Hey Taurus, how are you doing? Welcome to the last reading of June. Okay, so this reading we're going to cover the energy surrounding you throughout the month of July basically. Okay, we want to see what's coming in for you, whether that's new love, old love, you're doing your own thing, focusing on yourself. Now I did actually just start recording your reading and I got about 20 minutes into it actually, and it all went Pete Tong. So much went wrong and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to start again. So what I saw in that reading was, well, the first card that came out was the Lovers. Okay, literally straight off the bat, the Lovers card. We saw the Devil in reverse. We saw what did we see? We saw the World. We saw the Ten of Wands. It's really funny because I picked up the sense that somebody who had kind of removed their energy from you or taken a few steps back from you never lost the passion for you or this connection. That remained always, because obviously the first card that came out predominantly was the Lovers. It'll be interesting to see if that comes out again. Anyway, the Devil in reverse was telling me that your person has been alleviating, or eliminating I should say, a lot of toxic traits within themselves, right? And oh, that was it. We saw the Eight of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Wands. So communication coming in. We saw the Justice card as well. Communication coming in to bring justice to this situation, I feel, because they didn't treat you very well in the past, because we were linking it very much to the Devil. And the Ten of Wands being your energy, where you felt like you could finally release these burdens which you've been carrying because of this person's behavior and the way they made you feel. Okay, now I also spoke about this being a little bit of a surprise for you, and I kid you not, I mean, I still have the recording but I'm not going to post it. I literally said, I'm surprised the Tower hasn't shown up yet, and I was shuffling through my clarifiers to clarify the cards already on the table, and the Tower flew out. So I was like, man, you can't make this shit up. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see if the same kind of energy comes out. I do apologize, I've had to record this for the second time, but I want to do it right. I want it to be, you know, semi-professional. We have the Five of Cups here. Let's see what else comes out for you, Taurus. Somebody, that's too many. Somebody is feeling sadness, loss and grief over a situation which has perhaps ended. Somebody's really sad. This Five of Cups, you know what, I've never actually picked this up on this card before, but it looks like this person is almost pouring all of their love, feelings and emotions down this kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, drain, a hole, whatever. Which is speaking of the Five of Cups really, isn't it? Sadness, grief and sorrow about a loss. Somebody feels as though they've, you know, spent a lot of time, love and energy on a situation and it's gone to waste basically. We have the Nine of Cups here. So this is speaking about a wish fulfillment. So that's interesting. We go from the Five to the Nine of Cups. Cups obviously is speaking about deep emotions and feelings. Let's see what else comes out for you. Page of Swords in reverse. That came out, and it actually came out in reverse in the last reading also. Speaking of somebody watching you from afar for quite some time. Ooh. Three of Cups, the Tower. The Tower came out again. The Three of Cups, the Tower and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles, but within this deck it's more of a feminine figure, whereas the normal Rider-Waite is actually a male. So, you know, take it as it resonates, whatever gender you are watching this, but this is definitely a feminine energy who is feeling a little bit guarded, okay? And we also have here the Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So someone is feeling guarded, which I do feel like could potentially be you. You're guarded because I feel like communication is coming your way and you don't quite know what to do with it, okay? And it's coming from somebody from the past, because the Six of Cups speaks about a past connection. Somebody who you once shared a very happy, deep, you know, emotionally fulfilling relationship with, right? But yeah, sadness, loss, grief. I definitely feel like this this as your energy. You feel as though you put a lot of time, love and energy into a connection and all of that has gone to waste, okay? But it's almost like spirit stepping in and saying that didn't go to waste. You have no idea what's coming your way, right? This is your wish fulfillment. I feel like, oh my God, I was about to say, I feel like you've been manifesting this, and we see the Magician. You have been manifesting this whilst being in this hermit mode energy. Page of Swords in reverse, like I was saying, this I feel like is your person. They've been watching from afar, I feel. So I always say this, if your social media is public or you post publicly, perhaps they're in contact with a friend or a family member, so they can get like a little bit of an insight into your world. They have been keeping a close eye on you, right? Now the fact it's in reverse is telling me that they're kind of sick and tired of watching you from afar. They just want to be a part of your life again. They really miss your energy. Three of Cups is speaking about, you know, celebration. They want to be, you know, back around your energy again. Being around you made them feel very happy. I don't know why I just got that in my head. Meeting you and being with you, for them, felt like they'd won the lottery, basically, right? And you guys not being together, you guys being in separation, they too feel this sorrow, loss and sadness and grief, right? They want to come back into your life because they want to feel this Three of Cups situation again, where they feel involved, they feel included. I feel like you perhaps really love them and nurtured in such a way, you know, in a way which they've never actually felt before, okay? Now, like I said, the Tower did come out in your last reading because you weren't expecting this, and here it is again. The Tower is an unexpected conversation, a phone call, an unexpected text message, or an unexpected return from somebody else, another person, right? Now, also what we get with the Tower is the complete crumbling down of a past situation, which enables you to start building again on a much firmer foundation. Now, the Tower within this deck, I don't know if you can see, it's surrounded by butterflies, which does speak about transformation, okay? So I do feel like there's been a lot of change here. This King of Wands, the Wands were very prominent in the last recording I did for you. This person holds a lot of passion for you, a lot of passion, right? They feel very protective over you as well. So, you know, there may be feelings of insecurity here or jealousy. Perhaps they've seen something which has made them believe that you have perhaps moved on, or you're talking to other people, or, you know, trying to meet other people. And I just get this sense of, no, Taurus is mine. Like that kind of like, because look, we see a lion here, and lions are very kind of fierce and very territorial, aren't they? So yeah, I just get this sense of someone feeling a little bit jealous and insecure about the fact that you're perhaps off meeting other people. But you've definitely been manifesting this. And it definitely is somebody from the past. You are going to feel a little bit guarded when this communication comes in. And you are going to hold back a bit. Let's go in and clarify all these messages for you. To make sure it was the right way around. Right, can we clarify the Five of Cups, please? Knight of Swords. It's literally, I get the feeling the moment that you get yourself into that energy of, right, okay, it's over, it's completely over now, okay, and you're kind of mourning that loss, that's when they rush in with this sword of truth, this clarity, right? They rush back in out of nowhere, which does cause this Tower moment for you. Can we clarify the Nine of Cups, please? Nine of Cups. Ooh. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That came out in the last recording and it was reversed. This person, the reason I feel like there was a disconnect between you both in the past is because this person had a lot of work to do on themselves. Now again, I'm referring back to the first recording I did for you before it all went Pete Tong, right? We saw the Devil in reverse. They had a lot of trauma to work through. They had a lot of, you know, it could have been addictions, it could have been drugs, alcohol, gambling, it could be just a addictive personality, or to be honest, acting like a bit of an a-hole, right? Pride, ego, whatever. They had to do a lot of work on themselves, but you have always been, you know, everything they've ever wanted and more. You are their wish fulfillment. They've never questioned that, right? I do feel like they did make the decision to completely pull themselves away to work on themselves, but now this is showing up in reverse, is telling me that almost like they're ready to come back and re-enter your life. Now, I don't feel like this person has completely closed out toxic cycles or karmic cycles, but they're well on their way, right? And it's almost like, right, I'm sick and tired of watching from afar, as we saw with the Page of Swords in reverse. I want to be back in Taurus's life. I want to be a part of their life. I want to know how they are, what they're doing, if they slept well, did they eat, you know? I don't want them talking with other people and other people getting to know my Taurus. They're mine, right? Again, with the King of Wands there. They feel like they're ready now. What I love about this as well is now I know this woman is leaping out of like a treasure chest. Why is that so difficult to say? I dare you to say it. Treasure chest. But it's almost as like she's taking a leap of faith, isn't it? So I do get the sense that they're literally just going to come in like a bat of hell out of nowhere and hope for the best. Hope that you don't send them away, basically. Treasure chest. What? Why do I sound like a pipe? What is wrong with me? Treasure chest. 8 of Wands, yes. I know I keep saying this, but this also came out in the last recording. The 8 of Wands. They are sick and tired of watching you from afar with the Page of Swords in reverse. They're ready to come back and re-enter your life. They want to talk to you consistently, regularly, daily. They want to check in. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're about, right? They're sick of watching you from afar and almost making up assumptions or second guessing what you're actually doing. They actually want to hear it from the horse's mouth, right? Are you still interested? Would you give me another chance? Is there any, you know, any chance of a reconciliation between us both? They're sick and tired of standing at the sidelines, wondering, daydreaming, hoping, praying. They're just going to rip that plaster off and come towards you. Can we clarify the 3 of Cups, please? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And look, 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck also. So that's very prominent, that message, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that they have completely closed out some very, very difficult, tough, toxic cycles. Again, I'm going back to the Devil in reverse in the last recording. They've closed out some huge cycles here, okay? Now, I also get the impression that their own intuition is telling them that in order for them to continue to move forward, they do need to come back and, you know, speak with you. Perhaps in regards to giving you closure on this situation and remaining friends, or perhaps is there a chance we could rekindle this? You know, this person does have a lot of passion for you, so I don't really know if there is a chance of you guys being friends, to be honest, because this person does have a lot of fire within them, shall we say, in regards to you. Can we clarify the Tower? Wow. Yeah, King of Swords. So not only is this unexpected, I feel like the way in which they're showing up now is just going to completely knock your socks off. Like, this is literally going to rock your world. Whereas before, I feel as though they weren't really communicating very well and they weren't really keeping you in the loop in regards to what was going on in the background. Now it's almost like, I'm going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm going to be mature about it. I'm going to be consistent about it. I've really learnt my lesson here, right? And you're kind of sat there scratching your head thinking, who are you? Like, where's the person who I was dealing with? Because you're nothing like that person. Like, again, the Devil showed up in reverse. They were very toxic in the past, but they've almost like completely eliminated that toxic devil-like energy. King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They cannot get you off their mind. Let me tell you something, guys. If you have been intimate with your partner, if this person who I'm referring to in this reading, if you guys have been intimate, my God, they have not been able to stop thinking about being intimate with you, right? They fantasize about being intimate with you. They dream about being intimate with you. The Seven of Pentacles being here in reverse, especially because it's clarifying the King of Wands, is it's almost like they have tried everything, like literally everything, to try and take their mind off you, but nothing has been successful. Nothing at all. Predominantly work, I want to say. They've really thrown themselves into work and really tried to keep themselves busy, but it's almost like even when they're working, their mind wanders back to the times where you guys were really intimate with each other. And yeah, passion, fire, they feel a certain type of way, let's just say. Okay, now this isn't all just about sex, right? This person is extremely attracted to you, and I'm not even just speaking about looks here. It's almost like you are the full package. It's the way in which you talk, the, you know, your intellect, the way in which you carry yourself, your morals in life, your goals in life, right? Your sense of humor, your banter, whatever. It's more than just looks, and it's more than just sex. You are literally the whole damn package for this person, and they have a lot of energy which they want to implode on you. Sorry. Such a talk. Anyway, Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Is that them or you though? I think they're, you know, a little bit hesitant about coming forward in case you basically tell them where to go, right? Because with the Four of Cups, right, it's almost like you may receive a lot of, you know, offers from other suitors. You may get quite a lot of attention or whatnot, and this is their cup coming in. They're quite scared that they're going to come in and you're not going to be interested, but you know what, they don't care. It's reversed, because they're like, do you know what, if I don't at least try, I will never know. I cannot go the rest of my life thinking, man, I could have actually had a second chance with Taurus if I'd actually found the courage to just come forward and, you know, rip the plaster off and deal with the situation at hand, right? I don't want to sit there and regret this for the rest of my life because I didn't have the courage to come forward because I was scared of rejection. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it anyway. And do you know what? Remember I was saying, you know, there's going to be a conversation about either giving you closure, remaining friends, you know, burdens being lifted off each other's shoulders here. But also I said, because this person feels so passionately about you, I would be a little bit concerned if you guys were to remain friends. But I do feel as though if you were to say to them, look, I'm, you know, because remember, you're the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, a little bit guarded and a bit defensive, right? A bit like, go away. So you might say, do you know what, like, I don't think I'm really ready to take you back in terms of, you know, getting back into a relationship. But hey, why don't we just stay friends, right? Let's just be friendly. We can do that, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, lovely, back in. And then I feel like they're just going to woo you and charm you and, yeah, show you all this passion which they've literally built up inside for you. What are you going to do, Taurus? What would Taurus do? We know you're feeling guarded, and you will be feeling guarded towards this situation, but what is Taurus going to do? King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What's that? Six of Swords in reverse. Taurus is like, do you know what? I'm keeping my cards very close to my chest. I'm not going to speak as openly as I once did. I'm not going to be around as much as I did, you know, in the past. I'm not going to be as available as I was in the past, because the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles are in reverse. So you're playing it cool, calm and collected, right? You're also playing that kind of game of, do you know what? I don't need you to bring me out of troubled water, right? I'm not like damsel in distress. I don't need you to save me. So you're going to be very much like, very strong and very much like, do you know what, I'm good. Yeah, I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need a man, but we can be friends, we can talk, you know. Whether or not that's your way of being like, let's suss this person out before I make that decision, or you very much are in that state of mind of, I don't feel like I can ever trust them again, but I'm quite happy to have them as a friend, right? Okay, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed. Guys, don't forget you have until Friday to opt into winning that free private reading with me. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment free with the mystical ball emoji under any of my June uploads, okay? I will be picking 2 winners, and I will be doing that every month for the foreseeable future also. Okay, guys, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.